So let me share my screen first. Today is going to be a quick session because it's the last day, it's the holiday, and next few days, on Saturday, we have a general election in Malaysia. That's why my main concern on the Malaysian stock is that today it would be going sideways, or the volume is going to be lower because of 3 days holiday. Usually when there's a long holiday, people like to sell off their shares first because they don't want to bet on the uncertainties. Yeah, so that's why I think that this is going to be a little bit of sideways market, or maybe a market that's more sideways compared to last week. Yesterday, not last week. Yeah. So let's look at the US side first. So actually, US side, they have a data came out yesterday. I think it's about the core retailers sales or something. So it's a good result, but the good results means that it would indicates a higher interest rate, meaning that the US can put on a higher interest rate. That's why the US side drops quite significantly yesterday. But it's not like they drop a lot for Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is actually going just sideways. In the morning, they pumped up, and then towards the end and night session, they dropped back down. But at the end, he closed doji. Yeah, around here. He closed like minus 50 something points for Dow Jones. So it's still okay. It's still acceptable. I would say it's sideways, so it would affect much, but it did not close green. So I don't think Malaysian market sentiments would be good to anywhere. But the main thing is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq actually dropped a lot. You can see for Nasdaq, it closed at around 11700. It's exactly at the support right here. If he can stand above it, and then maybe today or next week he can pump it up, and then it will be good. It would challenge this. It would challenge this area, this area around SMA 200 area. This is the resistance. So I hope that it can challenge above it around 12.6K. Yeah, if it can goes up, then we can look at maybe the tech sector. Actually, I gave, in my watch list yesterday, I actually gave GENETEC, but I did not expect it go that strong. It popped up around how many bits? Around 20 cents, yeah, for GENETEC. I mentioned this few days back. I'm not going to touch any stocks. I'm not going to trade any like this week because I don't think the sentiment is good for trading. Many stocks just went up and then just trap you and then stuck, and then you get stuck, and then you need to stop loss. Many of them is like that right now. So I will keep on updating you guys, for example, like TANCO yesterday, but I won't get any stocks. So the first one is still ASB. It goes to this area. You can see that it goes to here, 0.11, exactly at the support, and then push back up the previous support, where these 2 days is supporting strong. But don't try to bet on today. Don't try to hold on ASB and bet on, unless you want to day trade it, unless he has a day trade characteristic today. If you don't, just don't try to hold, because like I said, the risk is really high. Do I think that he will win? I'm not sure. I'm 50-50. I'm really 50-50%, because I don't think they're that strong. I don't think everyone is voting for them, but they have a chance. Maybe 50-50, yeah. Like 50-50. So I don't want to bet on 50-50 chances. Maybe if 80-20, I would bet on, but it's really like 50-50. If he won the election, it might go really crazy. It might get down really high and then straight on push up. In the meantime, if he lose, he will drop back to 5 cents, 6 cents. Yeah, go back to this area or even lower. So it's like the risk is too high. Like I said, it's 60% of the risk, 60-70% of the risk. If I lost, I would lose all of my capital. So it's better to miss than to risk, yeah, or get stuck. Because this kind of stock, you don't know when it will come back up, especially when he lost. If he lost, you don't even know if he has a chance to go back up. So the next one is BSLCORP, which she pumps up yesterday. I mentioned around when it turns green around 12 cents and 12.5 cents, and then it goes all the way up to 13.5 cents, which is a good rebound. It might retest around 16 cents to 17 cents, this SMA 200 area. But first, it will need to break out at 14 cents first. So if it can break out at 14 cents, then we can look at the further resistance at 16 to 17 cents. This is a good candlestick. It's a good candlestick. It goes exactly like goes up and then it forms a ladder pattern. If you wanted to wash, it already washed, finished. So if it can break out, it would be good. But the buyer right now is really empty. Yeah, at 12.5 cents and 13 cents, it's totally empty one. You can see that 13 cents, it's empty. You can see that 12.5 cents, it's empty. So, and the buyer split, it's 5 buyer splits or 2 buyer splits. It's really less. It's really less only. It's a bit scary if you call it a high price. So if you can break up and then retest around 60 cents and then go sideways again and then goes up again, this is the best case scenario. So for this one, 12 cents is a support, 12 cents, which is yesterday's resistance, 12 cents. And then the last one should be around 10.5 cents, these two areas. So if you guys wanted to chase, be careful. Set a stricter stop loss because I don't think the sentiment today would be that good. Okay, so the next one should be gloves. TOPGLOV actually is holding quite well. Every time we slam, yesterday, he tried to go back into green and then goes back into red again, goes back into green and goes back into red again. So yesterday, this is also quite a trap for TOPGLOV. So right now, he's resting at SMA 5. Let's see if he can goes today. If he can goes up today, then we can look at maybe ADVENTA or CAREPLS. But the glove is really losing steam already. So we'll need to look at if TOPGLOV is strong enough. But even though TOPGLOV is strong enough, CAREPLS might not have that much of a momentum there. Although he did not sell down much, but he also did not eat back up that much. So need to be careful. So CAREPLS, the support is around 50 cents, and then next is around 48 cents to 48.5 cents. So we still need to look at the TOPGLOV and HARTA as well as the Supermax. Okay, the next one is CHGP. This one actually there's nothing much to update because it's just doing his thing. There's nothing much to talk about this CHGP. Just let him do his thing. If he chases maybe back to SMA 5 and then goes on a ladder pattern, you might can think of maybe collecting some to swing, but maybe wait until next Monday first. The next one is Taxon, which I mentioned already. It's GENETEC and AEMULUS. I've updated the resistance at the watch list. You guys can look at it, but the Nasdaq actually closed low. But yesterday, only GENETEC and Franken, as well as I think it's Inari, if not mistaken, but Inari did not went up that much. Let me check. Yeah, it did not break out yet for Inari, but for Franken and for Franken is still left a bit, but it broke above this SMA 200 already. So it's like a steep go up and then go ladder pattern, like I said, this ladder, and then goes up again. So let's see if he can goes up and then goes ladder again. So for GENETEC, it's like that. That's why I put it in my watch list. Because I put it in my watch list because when it pushed up and then it retraces back to the SMA 5, exactly at SMA 5. That's why I put it in my watch list to watch. But it went too fast and I did not expect yesterday because yesterday Nasdaq is not that good, but he just straight away pump up for GENETEC only. The other like Great Tech, like Dufu, like me, other tech stocks did not move much. And one of my watch lists is AEMULUS, which I said to swing this one. It's actually holding really well. He's holding above 40 cents. Although he sells down to 40 cents, I think he's passing hands at 40 cents and 40.5 cents. So he's doing his thing at here. And I think the QR came out. The QR did not change much. It's not bad, it's not good, but it's normal. So let's see what it will do to AEMULUS today. So if I were to chase, but if I were to chase AEMULUS in the day trading, I would like to see it break up at 42 cents first. But like I said, it's going to be holiday tomorrow. So today I'm going to be more defensive. Just be careful today. You can just monitor but don't try to get in too quick. Don't try to get in too quick because we don't know what will happen. It might be a bit scary. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is TANCO. TANCO actually rebounded yesterday, which I promised you guys around 32.5 cents. So 33 cents is actually the resistance where if it break out, you guys can try to enter. But right now, I think it will try to rebound. It's like a dead cat bounce. It's like a small rebound because it drops for consecutive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has dropped for 6 days already. So it's a reversal candle pattern. We still can look at it to see if it can continue to rebound. Yeah. Again, be careful because it's Thursday. Tomorrow it's holiday. So I'm not sure what he will do. The last thing I want you guys to get on is get stuck in certain stock, especially when it's holiday. And the last one is steel sector. So this MASTEEL actually closed really high. It breaks out at 36 cents, but it's a fake breakout and then goes up to around 36.5 cents and then slam back down all the way to 35 cents. But it's supported at 35 cents. So you guys can take 35 cents as its support. Because after it slammed to 35 cents, it support back up and then push back all the way back up to 36 cents. So 35 and 34 cents, take these two as a support if you wanted to get in. And this one, not only this one, the next one is MELEWAR, which is looking really strong also, especially its warrant. So it need to break. If MASTEEL can continue to pump up, it will retest around 32 cents. It's SMA 200. So this is his resistance, around 31 cents and 13 cents. You also need to know that he's passing hand at 29 cents yesterday. So its warrant is actually stronger than its mother. But this line industry is actually weaker. I'm not sure why. It's quite weak. There's a lot of seller, like I said, there's a lot of seller for land industry and AYS. It keeps on coming out, so they can't push it up that fast, that high.
Hi guys, it's Zach here. If you like my videos and want more contents like this, click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and trade well.